Alright, so this is going to be a quick video to go over how to do the graduation check and 4-year plan. I would like for you guys to have these updated by the time we meet for registration. You're either getting it one of two ways. You either got it, either I emailed it to you through Google Drive, or you are a part of my Google Classroom and you got it. Just a reminder, if you are part of the Google Classroom, I did send you an email. Please do not click the paintbrush or the pen that lets you write on this and edit it. You're going to click the box with the arrow in the upper right hand corner. You're going to open it in your Google Sheets. But for everyone else, what we're going to need to do to complete this, actually for everyone, is 3 things. This is your graduation check that I emailed you. This, where'd it go? Under materials. You're also going to need the registration booklet, however you access that, whether it's the Google Classroom or whether it is through Schoology. And then the career pathway booklet that we talked about to kind of think about what classes you should take or consider based on your career interest. But right now I want to go over how to fill this out and the minimum of what you should have done. So first off, do fill out all of this top information. So put your name. If you see a box with an arrow, that means there is a drop down. So for counselor, you're going to pick me, type in your ID number, the date you edited this, case manager. If you don't know what a case manager is, you don't have one, so don't worry about it. And then these two are important. Let me know what you're thinking of doing. You're not married to this idea. It's not saying you have to do this, but it at least gives me an idea of what you're thinking about doing after high school. So I'm thinking, you know what? I want to be a teacher. That's education. I'm going to pick that. If you truly have no idea what you think you want to do, you can pick undecided. That is going to make it red so that when I see it, I'm going to be like, all right, let's hang out. We need to talk and figure out what's going on. Same thing with the 4-year plan, just what you think you're going to do. If you can also in here, put some things you're interested in, things you like. Like for me, I would put Mountain Dew Kickstart. I love those things. I drink one every morning. Not even a joke. I do drink one every morning, okay? So now what I want you to do is go through and fill out all of your 9th grade courses based on what you've taken or what you're currently enrolled in, okay? So actually, I think I'm going to update it so that we can freeze up to this row and see, okay? So for English, I'm in written and oral. For math, I'm in algebra. Let's say for science, I'm in honors bio. And let's say for social science, I'm in AP Human Geo, just making these up. Okay, so those are my 4 classes. I'm also taking PE. I'm in freshman PE, so that's 5 classes. I'm in lunch, so I'm going to type in lunch. That's 6 periods. Now it's what are those other 2 classes I'm taking? I am taking Spanish, and I think that would be under language, L-A-N-G. I think that means language. Let me check. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to say I'm in Spanish uno. See what I did there? Taking that the full year. And then I'm also in a class called Intro to Business. I know it's a CTE class, but I think I heard it's for Consumer Ed too. Let me see. Yep, there it is. So that is my current schedule. If you're in something where you're taking 2 of the same, so let's say you're in band, but you're also in Art 1, you would just put one of those there, and then the other one you would type into electives. I gave you space for all of those. So those are my 8 classes right now. What I want you to do is what I've done for those of you that I sent it to, but for those of you that are in my Google class, I'm asking you to do it, is fill out all the way through to senior year. So if I go back to this coursework, I could see, okay, I'm in written and oral. That means sophomore year I should take World Lit and Composition. I'm going to click and see if I find it. There it is. So both semesters of that. And then junior year, I should take American Lit and Comp. So I'm going to do that. Oops, that was the wrong class. American Lit, excuse me. Let this box go away. Thank you, American Lit. And then it says senior year, I can take 1 semester writing class and literature class or a year-long course. So I think as of right now, and this could always change, I'm just going to say I'm going to do the semester courses. I don't know the names of them yet. I could worry about those later, but just as a placeholder. Okay, and then I'm looking at math on the next page. With math, the key number is this second number. So right here, there's a 7. The reason being is that sometimes in math classes, you'll see Multiple classes have the same names. There's just different numbers or something just a little different about them. So that's how we know. Okay, so I'm in Algebra 70s. Got that in. Then I'm going to be in Geometry 70s. So I'm going to click this arrow. I guess you guys would be tapping it. Geometry 70s. And then, oops, wrong one. And then I'm going to be in Algebra 2, 74, 75. So I come here and I find Algebra 2. There it is. And I'm probably going to take Math senior year since I want to go to four-year school right away. So I would take Math, a Human Endeavor. It's a fun name to say. And College Algebra. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to find College Math, a Human Endeavor. That's the same class. And then College Algebra. So I want you to do that for all your core classes. The other thing I want you to do is, at least for sophomore year, 3 things. Number 1, figure out that other PE class you're going to take, because what happens for PE is you have a lot of options. You go to the end of the course handbook and you can see all those options. All of them are offered to you except for the ones that say they aren't, like personal trainer and junior and senior leaders. Everyone has to take health, so we have that in. Doesn't mean you're going to take it first semester, but we're going to hold it there. And then you can also, if you are taking a PE waiver, you could do that. I don't have 0 hour in here, so if you're a football player taking 0 hour, you could just type in 0, and I'll know what that means. Don't worry about that red mark. And then the other thing I want you to do is figure out what your other 2 classes are. So let's say I am in Spanish, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do Spanish all 4 years. Then I'm going to put Spanish 2, and then I could just fill it out and go all the way up to Honors Spanish 4. And then also, I'm going to figure out what the other class I'm going to take is. Oh, and I'm going to take a lunch, excuse me. And so it could be like, am I going to continue with this business stuff? I probably won't, because I'm not interested in business just yet. I think, you know what, I do need to meet my fine arts requirements still. So I think maybe next year, I heard about this photos class. I'm going to take that for 1 semester. And then maybe for 2nd semester, I think a study hall might be good, because my second semester is pretty busy. So what I would like you to do is, before you come and see me, and what's nice about this is eventually, don't do it yet, but I'm going to have you check in these every year. Every time you add a grade, it gets us closer to green to see if you've met that graduation requirement, and it gets us closer to the 21 credits. I just messed up the script here. I will fix that in a second, okay? So, what I need you to have done is your core classes filled out through senior year, if you haven't done so already, and at least the classes you want to take sophomore year, and then we can work together at registration and plan on when we're meeting graduation requirements, what we're taking when. The other thing you can reference is this career pathway handbook. What's really cool about it is, as you go to a specific career, it will tell you, for example, let's look at wanting to work in agriculture. It'll show me what classes I should take all 4 years, okay? If you have any questions, come find me. Have a great day.